I remember in grade school somebody showed me this trick once with a pencil where you could like do this and it would look like it. Oh, it's kind of look, it's my foldable bent phone. It's kind of cool. You have to get it just right, but you can make something look like it's bending. Very, very, very cool. Hey, what's up, guys? Sam here, and we are talking about some more issues today. I know the news is great, and we're just deep diving into some more iPhone 12 and iOS 14 issues. I actually made a video about some iPhone 12 issues, like I feel like a couple weeks back, and then like the day later, Apple fixed them. I think we're going to be getting a round 2 fix update for the iPhone 12 soon, just because there are still a lot of things happening. And not even with the iPhone 12, but with iOS 14, which is actually where I want to start this video, there's apparently been a lot of issues with battery drain. But specifically with iOS 14, this got a ton of upvotes on Reddit. With iOS 14.2, people are reporting using older devices like iPhone 6s, iPhone 7, even somebody on an iPhone 11, which is just over a year old, where they're doing something simple like opening an app or being on a phone call, and the battery drain is like 50% in an hour or something just stupid, absurd, what there would be no explanation for. And they're saying that the only thing that changed is updating to iOS 14.2. They were saying like, yeah, the week prior, nothing weird. My usage was the same. And then I updated iOS 14.2 and everything just went to shit. Personally, on like the iPhone 12, I have not noticed a difference on 14.2. It seems to be about the same, but this 14.2 issue seems to be affecting older devices a lot. So if you're on an older device, maybe you're not alone. Let me know if you've been experiencing this down below. I hope that Apple is working on a fix for this. Switching over to the iPhone 12 and talking about things here, it is getting to the point where I'm like, okay, did we just have too much time inside? Like, are we just looking at our phones because we work from home all day and we're just like looking for issues? Because iPhone 10, iPhone 10s, iPhone 11, like I feel like there were one or two things, that were up, but not nearly as much as what I've seen this year with the iPhone 12. Now, keep in mind the iPhone 12 is a new design, so I guess things could be up with it because everything about it pretty much changed. The internals changed greatly, but there's been a couple things that I've seen circulating. The smallest thing that I've seen is drops with LTE and 5G. I mean, this is probably just a great time for me to continue to hate on 5G because Verizon 5G is not real. Remember how they got up on stage and were like, 5G is real, and the dude just kept like doing this and like it was supposed to make you feel good about 5G. Apparently that has not paid off because him acting as a cell tower has not strengthened my coverage. I still have super spotty 5G. It's barely supported where I live with Verizon. So, if there were drops to be had, I probably wouldn't even know what to be on the lookout for. But if you've had issues, a lot of people are saying that something's up here. This is one that Apple has not commented on, though. I feel like it's probably such a small issue that it might just be a weird niche kind of a deal. So I don't know if it's going to get fixed. Sorry. I do have good news for the next issue with wireless charging. Apple claimed that they fixed this with 14.2.1 on the iPhone 12s, but a ton of people are still saying that there's an issue where they'll restart their phone after wireless charging, like Qi enabled, put it on a little pad, it stops working, they restart, works for a day or two, and then their phone will literally just not charge, which can like be kind of a big deal if you don't have any other charger than a wireless charger. And we all know what kind of technology Apple's been pushing, wireless charging. So it's a bit, kind of ironic that Apple's been pushing this and now there's just a bug with the iPhone 12 where it just won't charge at all. The good news here is that in an article from 9to5Mac, they said that an Apple support person said that there's a fix on the way, that Apple is aware of this wireless charging thing and that they're going to be pushing out a fix at some point, but we don't have an exact release date on that just yet. And then going along with battery issues like in iOS 14.2, this has been a little bit different on the iPhone 12. People have not been seeing battery drain when they're actually using the phone like as directed. It's when it's in standby. So when it's shut off, people are saying like, yeah, I just left my phone unplugged overnight and it went down 15 to 30%. iPhones are known for long standby time because of the way the processor and iOS work. Like you can set it down and it really doesn't drain battery at all just because of the way everything works and is built and optimized. But I've seen a handful of people say that they're just leaving their phone shut off at night and for some reason not working as directed. Lots of battery drain. And again, no confirmation from Apple on this one, but you're in my thoughts while you're going through this weird battery drain. Maybe there's just something going on in iOS 14.2 that has affected all these devices in different ways. We do know iOS 14.3 is just around the corner. I mean, it's got to be coming pretty soon, and I have a feeling that a lot of fixes for iPhone 12 stuff has been going sort of in the background. Apple's been funneling it into 14.3 rather than any specific releases for like a 14.2.2 update. Now, finally, I want to talk about the iPhone and some issues that myself and a couple of my friends that have the, one friend particularly that has the iPhone 12 has been experiencing with apps, certain apps. Instagram, I've seen this. I think in YouTube as well. It will literally reset my phone. I did not get this on the iPhone 11 with iOS 14. I did not get this on any other device like my iPad with iOS 14. But there's something weird going on that I haven't seen anybody talking about. Please validate me in the comments down below if you're going through this, where it just restarts my phone. You get that little spinning indicator, like black screen, white little spinning indicator, and my phone does like a respring or something. Like it's not a full reboot. It doesn't crash my phone. But it's real weird. It seems like I've gotten less of this on iOS 14.3. I'm currently running the beta on my iPhone 12, but I've seen this multiple times on iOS 14.2 on my iPhone 12. My friend who has the iPhone 12 Pro, the exact same phone as this, has been saying the same thing. Like, hey, what's up with my phone restarting? Like, I just bought this. It's really, really weird. It's buggier in some ways than my old phone. Again, Apple's not addressed this, but through my experience in using 14.3, it seems like they've made it a lot better overall. So I kind of threw a lot at you. We got battery drain, LTE stuff on iPhone 12, as well as the wireless charging bug that's still happening. And then iOS 14.2. Listen, is the world all doom and gloom? No, it's not. And I honestly don't think that anything in particular is a huge deal, but Apple doesn't have a good track record with batteries. Remember what happened a couple of years ago? This is still one of the more wild things that I remember, like, I worked on in my time on YouTube, was Apple slowing down phones with old batteries. Now, of course, the context and the reasons they were doing that is because they found that if they didn't throttle your performance, it would degrade the battery even further by stressing it more than it should. So Apple introduced the battery health feature that shows you your little battery percentage. Not to flex, but I'm rocking 100% here. And when they introduced this feature, they introduced like an optimized mode where if you were having battery issues, it would throttle performance, and then you had the option to turn it off, but they were like, hey, your phone just might shut down unexpectedly. You could argue that their heart was in the right place, but like it does seem odd, right? That like somebody will update and like everything's fine before, and then you update, and it's like, wow, my phone, it was supposed to get better, and it's significantly worse than it's ever been. And I do have concern when it does seem to affect older devices. Like, it's battery drain in the background on the iPhone 12 with 14.2, but it's while you're using the phone, exponential drain on like a 6S, 7, 8, even on the 11. Straight up, it's sus. It's extremely sus when some old devices, after a nice update with new emojis, they'll entice you with the emojis and then battery starts getting weird. Is that what's happening? I don't know. Maybe. It's a possibility. It could also just be like the device doing some indexing. Like after you update your phone, there is some indexing that happens in the background that will temporarily reduce your battery life, but it shouldn't be a long-term thing. So I hope we get some perspective or comment from Apple on this stuff. Nothing here is like a big deal. So again, this doesn't change my recommendation to still buy the iPhone 12. I haven't seen anything that would be that significant or, concerning, but wanted to keep you updated. Want to let you know that if you're having issues, that other people are as well. Or if you're not, let us know down below. Be like, my experience is perfect. I don't know what these people are talking about. Everybody's trying to hate on my favorite company, Apple. And, that's fair too. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Drop a like down below. Hit subscribe for more. And I'll catch all of you in my next video. Yeah. See you guys later.